Hey everyone, welcome to Liquis Learn, where we share how we build websites at Liquis. This is our first series, Wix Studio Best Practices, and today's topic is choosing the right color palette. When we talk about choosing the right color palette in Wix Studio, we're talking about placing your colors correctly within Wix's style guide. This is not about color theory, mood boards, brand psychology, or how to choose attractive colors. Instead, we'll focus on how Wix uses the Site Colors palette across backgrounds, text, buttons, repeaters, pro galleries, forms, app widgets, and many other components throughout your website. If the colors are assigned correctly, your entire website stays consistent, and you can even switch to a completely different color palette later with minimal effort. In this video, we'll explore how Wix uses these colors behind the scenes and how to structure your palette so it works with the platform. Now let's look at the first 6 colors in Wix's Site Styles panel. According to Wix's Site Color system, each of these color slots has a specific purpose, and we have renamed accordingly. Many Wix elements and apps use them automatically. We'll go through them one by one and see which parts of the website are affected when they change. Let's look at color 1. This is primarily intended for primary backgrounds. So when we change it, notice how background-related elements throughout the website begin to update. Next, let's look at color 2, which Wix typically uses for secondary backgrounds and supporting surfaces such as containers, repeater backgrounds, and Pro Gallery containers. One interesting thing about the Pro Gallery is that its container background color is tied directly to color 2. In fact, you won't find a separate option in the design panel to change this background color independently. So when you change color 2 in Site Styles, the Pro Gallery container updates automatically. This allows Wix to maintain consistency across supporting surfaces while creating visual separation from the primary background. Now let's look at color 3. Color 3 is generally used for disabled states and subtle interface elements across your website. Its impact may not be immediately obvious, but it's important for maintaining consistency throughout the user experience. To see this in action, let's look at the bookings calendar from the Wix Bookings app. Notice these dates with no availability. Wix automatically displays them using the disabled color from your Site Styles palette. Now watch what happens when I change color 3. The unavailable dates update instantly. This shows that Wix uses color 3 to indicate inactive or unavailable elements. So while it may not be as prominent as your background or button colors, it plays an important role in helping users understand what can and cannot be interacted with. Now let's look at color 4. Color 4 is commonly used for secondary text and supporting content across your website. For example, paragraph text often uses color 4 by default. You'll also find it being used in certain labels, descriptions, supporting text, and other subtle interface elements. Let's look at a few examples. Here in this paragraph, notice how the text updates when I change color 4. The color changes to all paragraph texts. Let's look at the Wix Bookings app. Supporting information such as availability messages and instructional text can also inherit this color. You'll find similar behavior in many Wix app widgets where secondary information is displayed. Because color 4 appears in so many places throughout a website, choosing it carefully helps maintain readability and visual hierarchy. Now let's move on to color 5. Color 5 is your primary text color and is one of the most important colors in Wix's site styles. It's commonly used for headings, titles, and other important text that should immediately capture the user's attention. Let's see it in action. As I change color 5, notice how the headings across the website update instantly. This isn't limited to your own content. Many Wix apps also use color 5 for prominent text, such as section titles, Pro Gallery image titles, form headings, booking service names, widget headings, and other key interface elements. Because this color appears so frequently, it plays a major role in your website's readability and visual hierarchy. A well-chosen color 5 ensures that your most important information stands out clearly while remaining consistent across both your website and Wix apps. Now let's look at the final theme color, Color 6. Color 6 is Wix's primary action color. It's used for elements that encourage users to interact with your website. The most common examples are buttons, links, and other clickable elements. Let's see it in action. As I change Color 6, notice how the primary buttons update instantly. You'll also see links and other action-oriented elements adopt the new color. Many Wix apps follow this pattern as well. In Wix Bookings app, for example, action buttons and interactive controls often inherit Color 6, helping create a consistent experience across the website. The first 6 colors form the foundation of your website's color system. Beyond these, Wix also provides additional color slots in site styles that you can assign to other accent colors, footer backgrounds, borders, decorative elements, or any custom colors your design requires. Using these color slots instead of hard-coding colors makes your website much easier to maintain and allows you to switch to a completely different color palette with minimal effort. Before we wrap up Site Style Colors panel in Wix Studio Editor, here are a few important things you should know about managing colors in Wix Studio. You cannot delete the first 6 colors in the Site Style Colors, you can only replace them. You're not limited to the colors that come with your Site Styles palette. You can add your own custom colors under My Colors at any time and use them anywhere on your website. Once a custom color is in use, it becomes part of your website's Site Style palette. There is currently no built-in way to delete it from the color picker in Wix Studio. It will remain in the list, so avoid adding colors under My Color. Instead, you can add colors in Site Styles palette. In Site Style palette, you can add any color and can also delete the color by replacing it with the closest color in the palette or editing the color to other color you want to use. Another tip is avoid creating multiple shades of the same color unless you really need them. Before we wrap up, let's take a look at how Wix Blocks apps handle colors. I've created this business profile cards app using Wix Blocks. Like every Wix Blocks app, it has its own default color palette that defines the colors used by its buttons, backgrounds, text, and other elements. This is the older Wix color palette, which is different from the newer Site Styles color system used in Wix Studio. The major highlight is that the 8th color is the action color, where in new system, 6th color is the action color. So for action color, you need to define the 8th color here. Now let's add the app widget on our Wix Studio website. I have already installed the app on this website. Notice how the app automatically adapts to the website's Site Styles color palette, allowing it to blend seamlessly with the rest of the website without any manual styling. This is one of the biggest advantages of using theme colors while building Wix Blocks apps. As I change the website's site colors, the app updates automatically, maintaining a consistent look across the entire website. Now here's another interesting thing. Wix Blocks apps come with a default color palette, but you're not limited to it. You can customize the app's theme colors as well. At first, this can be a little confusing because when you select an individual element, you won't see the complete theme palette. Instead, select a button, open the color picker, and then choose Site Colors. From there, you can access the complete theme palette and edit the colors used throughout the entire app. Here you'll notice the newer Site Styles color arrangement, making it much easier to map your block app's colors to the website's Site Styles palette. This allows your Wix Blocks app to integrate seamlessly with any Wix Studio website. Because the app uses theme colors instead of hard-coded colors, it automatically adapts to the website's site styles, ensuring it always feels like a natural part of the website. And that brings us back to the key takeaway of this video. Choosing the right color palette in Wix Studio isn't just about selecting colors, it's about placing them correctly in site styles. When you do that, your website stays consistent, and even your Wix Blocks apps automatically inherit those colors, making your entire project much easier to maintain and update. This was all about choosing the right color palette in Wix Studio. In the next video, we'll look at another important aspect of design, working with typography. If you found this helpful, do share your thoughts in the comments and give this video a like. Till then, keep experimenting with Wix Site Colors.